Hey, hi, and hello, friends. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming to hang out with me today. I appreciate it. We're playing Knights of the Republic. And last time we learned a little bit about HK-47, and I'm going to try to do some more repairs on him so that we can learn more.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
How's everyone doing?
Affirmative. If you believe your skills are up to the task, Master, then I can certainly guide you through the process.
Great.
Request. I only ask that you be oh so very careful, Master. I am too valuable and well-crafted to perish at the hands of ineptitude.
I think you said that to me last time, which seems rude.
Negatory.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Statement. As you wish, Master. The first stage is the simple one, and that is accessing my central control cluster. This may take a while. First, you will need to open 3 panels. And now rewire the last 3.
Yay, success.
Yes, good. Well done, Master. I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new memory.
Yay.
Access complete. I have recovered information on my owner previous to the commercial officer, Master. Intriguing. Statement. It appears that my previous owner was a human senator on the planet Coruscant. A man of importance who obviously appreciated quality craftsmanship.
I want to go to Coruscant. I'm sad that this never takes you to Coruscant. Seems you've been around, HK.
Observation. It does seem that way, does it not? I can still remember all the glittering lights of Coruscant. Very pretty. Can we go back there, Master?
I would love to.
I remember that I was very pleased to be the property of a senator. One of his assistants discovered my assassination functions later through questioning. The assistant was quite alarmed and told the senator I should be scrapped quickly to avoid a scandal. Naturally, the senator had me eliminate the fool.
So we're not talking about a nice senator, guys. Oh, sounds like my kind of guy, right? Yeah, that would be, since we're going dark side. Yeah.
Observation. I rather liked the human myself. For a meatbag, his priorities were in the right place. I felt most useful. I was most proud to have partaken in the political system of the galaxy. During the time my owner possessed me, he gained significant rank. Given time, I believe he could have become Chancellor. I even eliminated a few key opponents that he did not ask for. Freebies, if you will.
And nobody figured out what he was up to?
Answer. There are a lot of politicians on Coruscant, Master. I could spend decades slaughtering them and still not make a dent.
Jesus.
And it is not as if I walked into the Senate chambers with a carbonite explosive. I was very discreet. My best work to date that I can remember. Observation. I think he would have done far better had he not allowed his use of me to become personal. He set me on his wife.
And why would he do that?
Answer. I am unsure. The human was most agitated and angry. I believe his wife had done something that had displeased him greatly. I was to go to their summer estate and terminate his wife, along with whatever male companion I discovered there.
So his wife was cheating on him.
Statement. I have no idea, Master. Cheating seems to be a relevant term only when one is caught in the act. Otherwise, it is viewed as intelligence. No?
I mean, I don't think that's right.
But it appeared my master was not far behind me. Apparently, he regretted his activation of the protocol. When I found the wife and her companion, I proceeded to launch my attack. But my master interposed his own body and was destroyed. It was rather a strange meatbag thing to do you not agree? Naturally, I shut myself down, my master being terminated.
So that's 2 out of 2 masters killed.
Observation. Only so far, Master. There are still more memories not recovered, remember?
Well, that's why it's 2 out of 2 so far. We don't know the other ones yet. What happened to you then?
Statement. I believe the senator's wife was unsure what I was or what to do with me. It was she who sold me to the corporate officer, an acquaintance.
Oh. Have you recovered any other memories?
Answer. As previously, I have found a few more programs which will enhance my performance. A most gratifying discovery, in fact.
Love that.
There is still nothing from previous memories uncovered. You will have to operate again if you desire to find them. With luck, I will discover the stimulus to unlock my core, and all this will be unnecessary. I do thank you for the attempt, however, Master.
Because of your repairs, HK-47 has a permanent bonus of +2 to his defense rating, in addition to the +2 dexterity bonus from your earlier repairs. Cool. Love that. Memories of HK-47's owner prior to the corporate executive have been recovered. Death of that owner shut down HK-47, and eventually his wife unwittingly sold the droid to the executive. How the Senator acquired HK-47 is unknown. Let's try repairing some more.
Statement.
Yep. I know, you think I'm inept.
As you wish, Master. You are already familiar with accessing my central control cluster, correct? Now you will need to...
If for some reason the repair goes wrong, there's no consequences, so it's fine.
The last
Yay, success!
Yes, good. Well done, Master. I believe your operation was a success.
I'm doing pretty well.
Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have accessed information on my owner prior to the Senator, Master. Most unexpected.
What now?
Answer. It appears that previous to my ownership by the Senator, I was the property of one Bochaba the Hutt on the planet Slaheron.
So you were a gangster's assassin droid.
Statement. So it appears, Master. A rather suitable occupation, would you not agree?
Does seem to fit you.
My memories tell me that, for a time, Bochaba was one of the most feared gangsters on Slaheron. I helped him with this reputation greatly. Over a span of 1 year, I terminated a grand total of 322 sentient meatbags. These contracts made Bochaba very wealthy.
That's almost one every day. You sound proud of that carnage.
Answer. That is correct, Master. I do enjoy my work, though my past owners have enjoyed utilizing my functions far more. Strictly speaking, one meatbag is the same as another. Anything I do is in support of my master. It was unfortunate but inevitable that eventually Bochaba would overstep his bounds. I had just cleared 2 Hutt households when the exchange retaliated. Statement.
Pretty sure not even you can take on the whole exchange.
My old master was assassinated. I did appreciate the artistry behind his demise upon my return, however.
Artistry? Why? How was he killed?
Answer. Allow me to say that I have little doubt that residents of that sector were fishing pieces of Bochaba out of their soup for weeks afterwards.
Ew.
At any rate, I quickly shut down upon my master's death. The rival Hutt claimed me along with my master's other possessions. Observation. If that Hutt had only known my true function, he surely would not have sold me to a senator he bribed regularly.
You would have preferred to stay on Slaheron?
Observation. It would have suited my character, Master. I have enjoyed my existence since, more or less, so I do not miss it.
Do you remember anything else?
Answer. Negative, Master. There is still more memory that can be restored, however, if you wish to try. As well, I believe I can restore several programs the Hutt installed to improve my performance. Yes, they are now active, contemplative. I wonder how many more dead masters I might have out there. A droid can live for a long time, you know.
Because of your repairs, HK-47 will now regenerate at a rate of 1 vitality point every 6 seconds, in addition to its other abilities. Awesome! Regeneration is very good. Could have been really helpful on Tatooine. Let's try again!
Statement. Affirmative. Request. Statement. As you wish, Master. You are already familiar.
I don't know how much further I can take this.
Cluster,
I don't know if I've ever fully repaired HK.
And now require the last 3 relays.
So I'm not actually, I don't remember what
Well done,
his past is like.
I believe your operation was a success. Accessing new memory. Access complete. I have recovered the last of my deleted memory, Master.
Oh, hey.
Unfortunately, my history is still not complete.
What? Why not?
Answer. As I did inform you, Master, the majority of my memory is still locked within my core. That can only be accessed by the appropriate stimuli.
Oh, yeah.
And I have no idea what that stimuli might be, unfortunately. Sadly, It seems my true origins will always be a mystery.
Man, are you sure your core isn't just damaged?
Observation. If it was, Master, your restorations will certainly have ensured that the proper stimulus restores my core's functions. Sadly, that could have already happened and we missed it, and my core was too damaged to activate. Oh, woe is me.
I can't tell if that's sarcastic or not. It kind of sounds like it is, but he does want to know, I think. You're eager to find your origins, are you?
Query. Wouldn't you be, Master?
Sure.
Here I am, surrounded by all these meat bags, and all I desire is true perfection. Surely there are more droids like me out there. Or is that too much to hope?
Well,
Objection. Oh, fine. Laugh at me, Master. Humiliate your pet droid. Go ahead.
so tell me about this last owner then.
Correction. That would actually be my first owner, Master.
You know what I mean.
The first I can remember. I had completed an assassination in Mandalorian space, though I have no knowledge of what my target was or who sent me. Regardless, my motor function had been damaged, and I could not return to wherever I had been sent from. A Mandalorian soldier claimed me as booty, I believe. He repaired me, poorly I might add, and proceeded to use my assassination protocol to raise his rank.
It appears no one could resist using your protocol.
Query. Do you not have enemies that you would desire eliminated, Master? If my protocol still worked, would you not use it?
Totally would. I suppose I would at that.
Statement. C. I provide a function that is useful to others. They merely must learn to use it properly, I believe. At any rate, it seems that my Mandalorian owner finally decided to send me against Mandalore himself. My poorest performance, sadly.
Well, he sent you up to the leader of the Mandalorians, so it seems like you'd have a fight ready for... Anyway, why is that?
Answer. I was captured by this Mandalore during the attempt. He was able to reverse my programming and send me after my own master.
Yo,
It was quite
awesome.
distressing. There was little I could do. Needless to say, I dispatched the Mandalorian soldier efficiently. Once I deactivated, I believe I eventually ended up on the black market and was sold to the Hutt on Slaheron. My darkest day.
I love that a droid just sighed. So you killed that master directly.
Statement. So I did. I am not very proud of that, Master. The soldier seemed very startled, I must say.
So you can come Mandalore, eh?
Statement. With all due respect, Master, he is the leader of the Mandalorians. Perhaps my old master was foolish to send me after him.
Perhaps. So can you remember anything else?
Answer. There are a few Mandalorian implants that I can activate now. They will improve my performance. Beyond that, Master, there is nothing more I can relate to you. Good luck. We will discover the stimulus to unlock my core very soon.
Because of your repairs, HK-47 will now regenerate at a rate of 1 vitality point every 3 seconds, instead of 6, and has gained an additional +2 bonus to his dexterity. Hell yeah. So now I need to find the stimulus that will unlock the rest of his core.
Statement.
Can I try restoring any more?
Negatory. I believe that there are no further deleted memories which can be safely retrieved, Master. All earlier memories reside in my core. Those are protected by my safeguards and would be far too dangerous to access. The only way those memories could be obtained is through the proper stimulus, whatever that might be. I am sorry, Master.
Well, alright, that's fine. I thought it was going to be a little bit more involved to get him, to restore him. I don't know that I have anyone else over here. I don't think I do. No. Okay. Anyone else want to have a conversation of any kind? Not you. I know you don't. Hey.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Tell me more about your past.
Well, I suppose I have not talked very much about the Jedi I met back home. They, all of them, were so very invigorating.
Invigorating.
They were so very alive, so full of hope and energy and zeal. In retrospect, I can see it was a little bit tragic.
Tragic?
Well, yes. These Jedi were going to fight the Mandalorians just after they had invaded. Many of those Jedi perished in the fighting, but to us, they seemed invincible. Especially their leader, who they talked about all the time. Paragons of light and justice, sweeping away all iniquity before them. It was like looking at gods.
Damn straight, I do look divine.
I can only assume that that was some misguided attempt at humor.
Hey, I'm hilarious.
I was using poetic license. But those Jedi, they were enthralling. Everyone wanted just to touch them. Some people thought it would bring them luck. Not that the peace they brought lasted very long.
What happened?
The Jedi left. The people grew complacent. Those who had been wronged saw their chance at revenge. And so the cycle continues. The oppressed become the new generation of oppressors. The human oppressed, that is. The non-humans were never treated well in any case. We felt the brunt of both administrations.
Well, is it that bad?
Of course it was. They took their frustrations and hate out on us, because the people they wanted had already fled, or were too well protected. But no one looks out for the injustices we suffered. Oh no, but I am sorry. I should not have outbursts like that.
Embrace it. It is alright.
No, it is not. Anger can lead to the dark side, and I must be ever careful that I do not fall back into those ways.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Join me.
Thank you for your support. My outburst was uncalled for. But you did not lash back at me.
I don't know if there was much of an outburst there.
Jedi than I, it would seem. But let us not speak more of this now. We should continue on our journey. Perhaps later we will talk again.
Okay, but you had another option.
Yes. What is it?
Is something wrong? Oh, that wasn't the other option.
I have been bothered by something of late.
What is it?
I never told you where I came from, did I? Where I grew up as a child? I suppose I was trying to deny what I was feeling.
Are you hitting on me?
You self-centered fool. To think that I would desire to mate with one such as you, or should that even be possible?
Hey.
You are the center of the universe.
Thank you.
What does it matter if my homeworld was wiped out by your actions?
Oh.
Who cares if it is because of you that everyone I knew as a child is dead?
What are you saying?
Taris. It was Taris that the Sith destroyed to try to kill you and your precious Bastilla. Taris, my homeworld.
I thought you hated your homeworld.
It was my home. If it were not for you and Bastilla, the Sith would have never had reason to destroy that world. It was your fault for being there, and your fault for rescuing Bastilla. Without your intervention, the Sith would have had no cause to lay waste to my childhood. Just let me vent my anger. I need someone to blame. Something. Anything. I hated that world. Yet everything I learned as a child, I learned there. It is as much a part of me as the air I breathe. I have this ache inside me, where all my childhood memories lay, and I find your face there with them. If it was not for you, that world would still exist.
I have no excuse. I did what I needed to.
I know. I suppose I realized that. But it is so hard to lose your entire past. You would not understand.
You're right. I don't.
I suppose that is to be expected. Everything will turn out for the best, as long as we remain focused on our task. I am sorry. I will try not to distract you in the future with my trivial experiences. We should stop for now.
Wow. Alright, she's not happy with me. Does she have anything else?
How may I be of assistance?
I was wondering if you could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
What are you thinking about?
I have been thinking much about our journey.
That was the other
I am
option.
grateful and honored that you have accepted me with you. I am not used to such unbiased acceptance from one who is nearly a stranger to me.
I'm just looking to turn you back to the dark side.
Easily, or for long. Even on Dantooine, I remained alone. Not ostracized exactly, but separate.
And how are things different now?
Well, even if we do not speak that often, or are apart, I still feel a part of a team, this group you have assembled that accompanies you and Bastila on your quest. It is warming. I feel almost welcome. Needed. You seem to be very decisive when it is required of you. It is reassuring to know that I can count on someone like you.
It's a terrible first option. Yeah. It's nice that you hold me in such high regard.
To be accepted so regularly.
It seems the most self-centered.
I find it difficult to explain. It is so different from what I'm used to. Just thank you for accepting me.
Sure. Okay. Anything else? What are you thinking about?
Paris was my home for many years.
Wow, you do have a lot to say, huh?
As much as I hated it, it was still home. A rat hole, a warren, paradise. I suppose you could call it all these things. For me, it was hell.
Life is hard. You can't blame everything on other people.
But it was precisely the people who made it so bad. To walk down the streets, to have people look at you in disgust, like an animal. Most did not know anything about me, but it was there, all the same. Because I was an alien. Because I was different from them, frightening. I doubt any of them had even seen my people before. So they persecuted me. They looked down on me and my family. Charged us more for food, would not let us walk their streets. They spat on us. You are human. You could not possibly know.
Humans can be just as cruel to each other.
That is true, I suppose. But it is much more obvious for someone like me. There were no other KOTOR on Terrace. No one to talk to, no one to confide in. But you must think me weak for saying this. But I am strong enough to admit it.
I would never. Well, she might, but I wouldn't. Why are you telling me all this?
I do not know. I have been keeping it inside for so long. I thought you might understand. You do not seem to fit in exactly with the others. You are different. Maybe I am weak. To think that some stories of my stupid past could possibly interest you.
It is interesting. I just failed to see the point.
Maybe there is no point. Maybe I am just lost after leaving yet another planet. I apologize for my outburst. I will try to control myself next time.
There's obviously a point to all of this. I'm only speaking in character, I promise.
How may I be of assistance? What did... Of course.
Alright.
If there is anything else, I am here to help.
All the humans are racist towards her. Every other alien species, really. And it's absolutely awful. And I joined the dark side to feed into that, I guess. Jesus.
Yes, what's on your mind?
What do you got to say? You want to talk? You got pretty upset the last time we spoke.
I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the Battle over Paris. And now the Jedi have us looking for these star maps. I know this mission is important, it's just, I feel a bit useless. I mean, I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league.
Well, it kind of is. Maybe if you pull yourself together, you won't be so useless.
You don't exactly pull any punches, do you?
No.
Not that I don't deserve it, I suppose. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I?
You sure have.
Well, I guess I should be at least a little pleased that I haven't lost my touch. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology?
No, I won't. Just keep quiet and do what you're told from now on.
Don't drown me in sentiment already. Fair enough. Let's move on.
Oh, I think that's like a completed quest sound. Carthen, you have nothing more to talk about for the moment. Probably because I told him to shut the fuck up. Do you have anything else?
Yes,
Even though you just said no. Okay.
Got it.
How can I help?
Didn't know if there's anything extra or special. You wish to talk to me?
I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of
I'm more
Masters.
powerful now. What, you've been grading me?
I've seen you give in to temptation and indulge your baser emotions on many occasions.
That's correct.
You are on the path that leads to the dark side.
Thank
We
you.
need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety. For it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this. But I will do my best to make you understand.
We're not going to go over this again, are we?
We must, for all our sakes. If you had the proper training under a master, you would know all this. But because of our mission, I must be the one to try and help you understand. The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power. And it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
You seem to know that temptation very well.
I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly?
Really trying to warn me away from this, huh? Perhaps it's just the reasoning for those acts you don't accept.
And how adept must one become at making excuses for one's actions if suffering is the result? How long before you stop making excuses at all? It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause? To use their own knowledge against them.
Right?
We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required to fight against the dark side, even when the battle becomes wearying.
Do whatever is required, such as...
I don't know. The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side, but I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
Okay. Anything else you got to
How
say?
can I help? Then I suggest we move on.
No. Okay. Let's save it. Leaving Tatooine. Okay, we have Kashyyyk, Manan, Korriban, and Yavin, which is going to bring me to a space station that's just like a special merchant. He's very expensive and not super worth going to. So, okay, either Manan or Kashyyyk. I feel like I've heard it pronounced both ways, and I don't know if either of them is technically the right one. We're gonna go here. So I don't actually know if it's interchangeable, if it's pronounced both ways, or if it's one or the other. I tend to say Kashyyyk, right? Kashyyyk. No, I say Kashyyyk. I don't know why I started with Kashyyyk. So I have to think about how I say things. Bye, sandy desert planet that I hate. See ya. Never coming back. Or at least I don't plan to. I hope I don't have to come back. I look so good. My skin has never been better. Star map. I really like the look of this place, of the planet. It's so green and pretty. Wow, that is a very narrow space for a landing pad.
Another vision. The Force is guiding us, helping us retrace the steps of Malak and his old master, leading us ever closer to the Star Forge. Kashyyyk is a lush but simple and undeveloped world. I would not have expected to find the alien technology of a star map here.
Do you think the Wookiees are involved?
The Wookiees of Kashyyyk make their home high among the Rosha branches.
See, she
Only
says
the bravest
Kashyyyk.
warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map is located far beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest, it's unlikely the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Okay, great. Karth,
Yes, what's on your mind?
what do you know about this place?
Kashyyyk is covered by
They
a
both
giant
say
forest.
Kashyyyk.
Trees kilometers high. The Wookiees live in the higher branches, I think. Well, that's all I can think of at any rate. You got it.
How can I help?
Got anything new to say? Why'd the Council send me with you on this mission?
Why? I could not accomplish this on my own. I need the aid of others, especially one who is strong in the Force. The bond between us made you a natural choice. Besides, the events on Taris proved that the Force wanted to bring us together for this mission. And there is little left to chance when the Force is involved. Is that not enough for you?
And that's it. That's enough reason for you to accept all this.
I admit, there were times that I wondered if this is more than just a mission to stop Malak. There were times when I wondered if this was also a way for the Council to test my own abilities.
Seems like a terrible time to do that when the whole galaxy is in crisis. I get the feeling that there's more going on than I know.
I wondered if the Council wanted to see how I would help and guide you on our quest. I wondered if they were testing me to see if I was ready to become a Jedi Master myself. And then I realized how foolish such thoughts were. As the Council explained, sending a Master in our group would only have drawn unwanted attention from the Sith. The fate of the galaxy is at stake. The Council would not risk it merely to test me.
That was my point.
Calculated the risks, and in the end chose the only option available.
I'm still not convinced.
You must learn to trust in the wisdom of the Council. Your destiny will come when it's appointed time. You mustn't be so impatient.
Man, I don't trust the Jedi Council. They wait for everything. Me, you're the one who thought this was her big audition for masterhood.
Must you be so frustrating?
Kinda.
I had a moment of foolish pride, but I'm over it. Now I am focused on my true responsibilities. I'm simply trying to help you and complete this mission, and yet you battle me at every turn.
What can I say? It's fun,
Fun? Fun? Driving me insane is your idea of a good time?
I guess. Careful, remember your self-control.
I must admit, I simply don't know how to deal with someone like you. I don't know if I should be outraged that you keep joking about serious matters, or if I should be grateful that you can always lighten the mood. Come on, come, let's move on. There's much to be done.
She's not happy with me.
How can I help?
You have nothing new to say, do you?
Then
No.
I suggest we move on.
Okay. Candace, I haven't spoken to you yet today. Wait, let's start with Johanny first, because she's here. You got anything else to say?
How may I be of assistance to you?
Wondering if we could
What is it?
talk? Nothing.
Of course.
Okay. You have nothing? Candace, my love, my dearest.
Yeah, what do you want?
Okay, rude. I was wondering if you had any more war stories.
I don't have as many strange stories like the last one I told you, but I do have a couple about me and the stuff I've done. In one battle above the world of Althir, my unit managed to defeat a force of Althiri 10 times our own size. That battle gained me command of an entire subsect of my clan.
Oh. Tell me the story.
For 5 days, they had managed to hold off our forces, keeping us to the outer rings of their world, preventing us from attacking it directly. My task was to assault one of their flanks with a false attack. The Althiri would be drawn out by the units I had sent in. Once they had surrounded those units, the bulk of my forces would attack from the rear and defeat them in detail.
These all theory don't seem too bright.
They weren't stupid. Stupid races don't make starships and weapons of mass destruction.
Good point.
But they weren't masters of the arts of war as the Mandalorians are. Things didn't go as I had planned. I saw an opening, a mistake they had made in the disposition of their forces, and took it. While fending off our main force, they had let their fleet split in two. The center of their entire fleet was left exposed. I turned my forces and assaulted the center of their fleet, decimating them.
And that's not... Oh, right. You weren't supposed to beat them. You were supposed to distract them. You were a great warrior, Canderous.
Their slow, ponderous ship could not turn to face us without being overwhelmed. The command vessels were destroyed in seconds. Their ranks were thrown into chaos. It was amusing to watch the surviving ships scatter and flee. Several even tried to dive through the plane of the rings to escape us. They were shredded by the rings, or crashed into rocks, or were destroyed by our forces as we pursued them.
Damn.
Warriors do not flee from a battle if they are losing. They fight to the end, as we did against your Jedi Revan. Another time, maybe, I'll tell you about how the war with the Republic went. For now, let's just get on with things. Is there something else you want to know?
Do you know anything about this world?
It has big trees, in case your eyes don't work anymore.
Okay, rude.
But I do know that there is one exceptional race on this world. The Wookiees. The Wookiees, although primitive compared to us,
Rude.
are surprisingly capable warriors. They're strong and pick up combat techniques pretty quickly. I think they're more than a match for the average Republic or Sith trooper.
Yeah,
When
Wookiees
we
are
were
tough,
looking
man.
for targets, we considered this world carefully. We were wondering if we'd have to use larger weapons than our war droids if we wanted to clear the damn forest so we could fight in the open. Too many trees means they can go into hiding too easy. And what's a continent or two turned to glass if we get the whole world after? You
Feel
have
like
anything else you want to ask?
a poor use of resources, but... oh, I guess we can do more war stories.
I think I'll tell you a bit about the recent war we had with the Republic. That might be more familiar to you. The one where Jedi Revan beat my people. We started by conquering worlds outside the Republic. We did it quietly so the Republic wouldn't really know what was going on until it was too late. When we finally did hit the Republic worlds, they had no idea we were coming. We came in through 3 invasion corridors in adjacent sectors. Anyone who put up a fight, or wouldn't fight, was crushed. We raised whole worlds trying to provoke the Republic into fighting us. I don't particularly enjoy wiping out worlds for its own sake, but the cowardly tactics the Republic defenders used left us little choice.
What do you mean?
Hiding in the homes of civilians, using families as shields, thinking we would not use appropriate force on their bases inside major cities. They underestimated our resolve, and what measures are acceptable in war. Those who cannot defend themselves should not be around those who can in battle. If annihilating a city is the kind of power it takes to overwhelm a Republic shield device, then that's what we did. Necessary force to destroy all opposition.
Seems like the Mandalorians just kind of break the Geneva Convention at every opportunity. That's my kind of warfare.
There was no honor in wiping them out like rats. But some of your forces did redeem the Republic in our eyes. Especially later.
Later?
Later, when Revan had joined the war. But we'll get back to that. We've wasted too much time already. Is there something else you want to know?
Oh, that was the end of that? Alright.
Your choice.
If I talk to you again, are you gonna tell me?
Yeah, what do you want?
Oh my god, you are.
We fought against the Republic forces for some time, over the course of many battles. At the start, they were not much of a threat to speak of. But once the Jedi Revan took charge, things began to turn against us. The Republic fleets began to use more than just basic tactics. Feints, counterattacks, mass deceptions. Revan was a genius on the field. Revan abandoned worlds of their defenders so that others would be too fortified to strike, and was willing to make sacrifices in order to advance goals. And in the end, Revan proved too much for us.
But what about the Sith?
The Sith had gone, retreated into their empire. They sealed themselves off from the rest of the galaxy. We thought it would be centuries before they'd come back. It's amazing that they could rebuild their fleet so fast. But at the time, it looked like the galaxy was in our grasp. I still remember that final battle in the skies above Malachor 5. The two fleets filling the space around it, outshining the stars.
But you eventually lost.
Yeah, we lost. But there is no shame in it. We lost to the greatest single warrior the Republic has ever known. It was not your ships, or your men, or your vaunted fight for freedom that won this, the final battle of the war. It was by the actions of one person, the Jedi Revan, that you prevailed. His strategies and tactics defeated the best of us. Even Mandalore himself was taken aback by the ferocity of his attacks, the tenacity of his defenses, and the subtleties of his plans. He fought us to a standstill, and then began pushing back. We really didn't have a chance.
Why didn't you retreat?
It was what we had wanted all along, in a way. We wanted to fight the best, in a battle that would be remembered for centuries. And we did. And Revan won. I don't hold a grudge against Revan, and neither do any of my people. It was the greatest moment of my life to be in that battle. If Revan had been a Mandalorian, nothing in the galaxy would have stopped us. But wishing for the past to be different is useless. Better look to the future, as we should now. We'll talk more later, I think. Is there something else you want to know?
I guess not.
Your choice.
Nice. Got more war stories?
Yeah, what do you want?
Tell me more.
The war we had with the Republic was supposed to be the most glorious battle in our history. But it was a very costly one. I guess we didn't think of how much we could lose in it.
There must not have been many of you left.
There weren't many of us after that last battle.
Like I said.
Mandalore himself was killed at the hands of the Jedi Revan. The best of us could not defeat him. After that last battle, those of us that survived were stripped of our weapons, our armor, and our basilisks. Revan's forces destroyed them while we were forced to watch. Those who hadn't fled earlier were left with nothing to call their own. No weapons, no armor. Only the honor of having fought in the battle we just lost. For many, this was not enough. While the rest of us were sent into exile on the Outer Rim, they tried to relive the old days, raiding worlds. They're nothing more than bandits now.
And you eventually came to Terrace.
Yeah, I came to Terrace. And forcing for Davik was not stimulating. The gangs on Terrace and Davik's rivals were trash. They give no thrill in battle, no honor or glory in defeating them. It was like stepping on bugs. I sought worthy challenges, but the best that Terrace could offer were nothing to me.
Sounds
But I
right.
think now, with you, I may finally find opponents worth fighting.
Oh yeah, I did fight a crate dragon without you. And by fight, I guess, I mean exploded, but still. I'm honored.
Maybe later I'll tell you more about what it was like to work for Davik. For now, though, we should get on with our lives. Is there something else you want to know? Your choice. Yeah,
More?
what do you want?
No.
Your choice.
No more. Okay. That's fine. We're finally going to leave the ship. Who do I use? Juhani. And HK. Greetings to you. While I am pleased to welcome you to planet G5623, I do not see your ship on my docking schedule. The Zerka Corporation will see to your needs, of course, but there will be a 100 credit docking fee. In advance, I fear. Excuse me? Docking fee, why do I need to pay that? This outpost is remote and expensive to maintain. The 100 credits given will ensure that it remains here, for your use, of course. Upon collection of the correct fees, I will extend what resources the Zerka Corporation can offer. I'm sure you understand. Am I looking through HK-47's head on the right side? Like, what's happening here? I refuse to pay. What will you do about it? Zerka Corporation protects its interests. If you won't pay, you won't be granted access to the planet and are free to leave. I will await you here if you change your mind. You have no choice but to return to the Ebon Hawk. Okay. Let's try this again. I return. I greet you again. Will you accept the terms of landing at this outpost? We are quite far from any similar services. Zerka Corp. Don't make demands. I'm in excess and I'll land where I wish. I respect your obvious determination, but I can't allow you to remain unless you pay the proper fees. The Zerka Corporation appreciates your cooperation and hopes this will not devolve into a violent matter. It's easily settled. I'll pay with your blood. We are not unarmed here. We have many guards and security droids. If we can control Wookiees, we can control you. Circle Corporation protects its interests, and I'm gonna make you leave. Man, I gotta pay this fee. Damn. Okay. Fine. What services does 100 credits get me? Well, we are limited in many ways, but I doubt you will find even basic facilities anywhere else in this remote sector. No, but I'm sorry, I really must insist that docking fees be paid before I impart any further services. I must follow proper procedure. Upon collection of the correct fees, I will extend what resources the Circuit Corporation can offer. I'm sure you understand. Is the price negotiable? Very simply put, no. Operation of these remote outposts is an expensive endeavor. I don't have any persuasion skill. Fine, take the credits. You are welcome, Anadian. Trade designation G5623. Circuit Corporation welcomes your business. We should discuss your interests in my office. He says as he, just walks away. You can't just keep speaking at this volume as you move. We will also arrange for translation services for a nominal fee, of course. You'll be encountering a number of Wookiees while here. I don't need that. I got HK. I understand more than you can know. Very well. That it is of no concern of mine. I will simply assume you are one of the rare sort that take to languages easily. Where are you? You are so far down this path, and where's the camera taking me? Where are we going? Now then, please follow me to our information center. I will answer any... You can't say follow me, and then... But you're already so far away. Well, that seems rude. Okay. Okay. Anything I can get here? Do either of you have lockpicking? No. Man, hold on. Wait. Ah. Oh, party selection is on the map screen. Okay, I'm keeping... I should keep Juhani. Because she's the melee person, but I like HK too much. I can't. I gotta keep someone in melee. So, let's take... Mission? Hold on. Mission has 4... Wait. Do I have computer use? I do. 14 in security. And T3 has a 14 in security. Okay. So no difference there. Let's take mission then. And I guess we'll level you up. Sneak attack. Toughness. Like everyone else gets. And Master Scoundrel's luck. What does that mean? What does that do? At the heights of their abilities, scoundrels can seem to regularly defy the odds to survive any situation. Their skills and luck combined grant a remarkable +6 to defense. Cool. Do you need better equipment? I bet you do. Well, okay, better armor than I was expecting you to have. Okay, heavy blaster. We're at 1 to 8. Okay. Ooh, that is much better. Do I have even better ones? No. Okay. Stealth field generator I'm keeping for you. Security goes up with this, which I definitely need. And great. Alright. We on cash. I think that's how that's spelled. K. let's start exploring Kashyyyk, I guess is how it's pronounced.
Zalbar should be here. He shouldn't miss this. He needs to know he can come back here.
What do you mean?
I can't talk for Big Z, but believe me, he should be with us. He's got unfinished business here.
Alright, well then... That's a good point. I had completely forgotten about Zalbar. Alright, so instead of you and you, we're going to take HK-47 and Zalbar. And let's level up Zalbar. Okay. Ooh, I can start giving you 2-weapon fighting. Very nice. I don't want your dexterity going up. Ugh. You're so much stronger than you are dexterous. You're getting strength and you're gonna like it. Do you need better things? This one is nice. I think I've modified this one a bit. So I might not have much better. 1 to 10 plus 4. Critical threat on 19 or 20 with an attack modifier of 3. That's a pretty good weapon. Ooh, but this one's not bad. 3 to 13. Can I modify this? I don't think I can. No, it's not upgradable. But it's not bad. Pretty strong. What about missions? Nah, not as good. Ooh, but I could do the Viro Double Blade! Which is also not as good, but that's okay. I don't have any other 2-weapon... Ooh, I have so many gaffy sticks. I should get rid of those. We're gonna start taking advantage of your 2-weapon fighting. Ooh, do you need anything else? Anything better? Resistance versus bludgeoning. Oh, fortitude plus 3, that's better. Okay.
What?
Should we talk to you, see if you know anything about this place? As soon as you stop here, there we go. Is there something you want? Do you know anything about the planet we're on? I've been away from Kashyyyk a long time, but things look the same as I left them. Slavers still hold my people prisoner. I'm not sure what I could tell you, or even what I would want to. You are an outsider here too. It angers me. Okay, have anything more to say about yourself? Well, honor my life debt, but I don't feel we share more than that. Mission may say more. Alright. That's like usual. Alright, you're here. Kashyyyk, my home. I should have prepared you for coming here, but I don't know if I've prepared myself. It's a little late for warnings, Forball. Don't mock me. This is hard. Sorry. Mission may have told you I was taken from here by slavers, but there's more. I'm in exile. Slavers on Kashyyyk only took me after I was forced to leave my village home 20 years ago. Why were you forced to leave? My brother made deals with the slavers and allowed them to get a foothold. I found out and attacked him. The fight was stopped, but my father did not believe me when I told him about my brother's actions. I was made an exile, disowned by my home and people. I should not be here. They will not accept me back. Why didn't your father believe you? When I attacked my brother, I was so mad. I used my claws. You don't understand what that means to a Wookiee. Our claws are tools, not weapons. To use them in battle is to become an animal. It is madness without honor. I am forever a mad claw in the eyes of my people. Nothing I say is to be trusted. They were right to cast me out. We'll deal with that if we have to. Let's go. I don't have much hope. Damn. Alright. Hello.
Greetings to you. Something I can get for you?
Kindly direct your inquiries to me. Martin is merely an indebted employee. His opinions don't amount to much.
Rude.
So, new spaces have come to Wild Kashyyyk. Please, look well upon the wares of Eli Gand. I live to serve your needs.
Be
Great.
sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian fatworm on a hut's backside.
First off, Hearts are all backside.
So true.
Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just business. Poor fellow. He's been waiting for his friends to return with my money for a standard month now. But you don't need to hear this. What can I get you?
I'm in excess. Let me see what you carry.
Of course. You're in a hurry.
I just want to sell these gaffy sticks. So many sticks. Gonna keep one just for funsies. Get rid of this crystal. Get rid of this blaster. Get rid of this blaster rifle. And I think I'm good. Maybe this belt. Ooh, and the adrenals, because I never use them. Wait, I didn't... Oh. That's fine. If I ever have to go back to Tatooine, got some things to sell, I guess. I got... honest debt. The merchant Eli Gand is holding Matin Dasol as an indentured servant. Matin's crew apparently left Kashyyyk under cover of night to avoid paying a repaired... debt? Is that supposed to be a B? To Eli. Standard business practice, it seems. Okay, let's see then.
Hello again.
About
what can I do for you, most
Matt.
valued customer?
Valued until you can't pay. Watch your credits.
You hurt me, Matin. It's the debt of your crew that keeps you here, not me.
I mean, you're the... Okay. What do you know of Kashyyyk?
I don't concern myself with what goes on past this landing port. The Wookiees are very difficult to deal with. No business sense.
He means they don't tolerate cheats.
No, I mean they don't respect the finer points of a good business plan. Give and take. That's why the Zerka Corporation simply takes.
What do you mean by that?
You'd have to take your question to the Zerka Corporation and the Wookiees themselves. I keep to myself.
Want to go back to my other questions?
Of course. I'm here to serve.
Do you always enslave your debtors?
Enslave? I resent that. Simply fair business. This man's fellows left without settling their debts, so he must make up the difference.
I know, it's standard trading rules. I just want to know where my crew went. I was only gone for 2 days. This isn't like them.
Yes, very sad that they would abandon you, especially while you were doing me a favor and helping repair one of my freighters.
This man does not care.
And they turn out to be a cheat. Oh, not like you, Matt. You honor your deals. A word is a bond in trade.
Do your debtors have a habit of running off?
It happens from time to time. Credits are scarce out here, and not everyone is as honest as Mr. Dasel here.
You'll get your money. My crew will be back.
Of course they will. Until then, however, I can make use of you as a mechanic. Very rare to find skills of your kind out here.
How much debt buys a man's life?
Oh, it isn't about the amount. After all, as a skilled mechanic, Matin is worth much more than what is owed, especially on this remote planet.
Oh, you flatter me, Eli. I guess we're best buddies now.
As I was saying, it's a matter of principle. I'm nothing if not honest in my dealings, and I demand the same. He'll be free to go when his friends turn up and the debt is paid. I honor my deals. Let no one say otherwise.
Do I want to offer to settle his debt? Maybe.
Thanks, but no thanks. No offense, but there's no point exchanging debt to Eli with debt to you.
Besides, he is a hard worker. I prefer to keep him.
Okay, I have no business with you. I'll be going.
See you soon, I hope. Always open.
Well,
I think you better talk to Eli directly. He's the boss, for the time being.
okay, guess I won't be helping you out for a minute. Okay. Hey, crates. Oh, Zalbar, do you have any skill? Did I even go back for that? I don't think I went back for that. You have no security skill.
I'm here.
Hold on. Let's go back for this. We're gonna go back for this.
Yeah?
Footlocker. Wow, I don't know why it took me so long to get out. I just realized I didn't actually turn around and grab it. Okay, unlock this, please.
Gotcha.
And then that one.
Simple.
Interface visor.
Gotcha. Simple.
What's an interface visor? Resistance to sonic, computer use, demolitions, and security +4. Oh, cool. Ooh, better than what I have now. You got something new. Oh, it's Jordy's visor.
What?
Cool. Guess I'll take that. That's fine. Okay, now we're gonna go talk to the Ithorian that met us at when we got off of the Ebon Hawk, who I tried so hard to fight and it was not successful. All right, but that's fine. That's totally fine. I'm definitely not bitter about that. Hey, cylinder. All right, Salbar. In the way. Okay, but we're gonna do that next time. So, if this isn't the worst thing you've ever seen, which, I mean, it's props not, right? Aww. Just pretend the right is there. It's in there in spirit. You should like the video and subscribe to my channel if you're having a good time hanging out with me. Tell everyone you know how much you enjoy hanging out with me in the Star Wars universe, currently now on Kashyyyk. It would be nice to have more friends. More friends is always good. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Okay, bye!